Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing this fine evening? Thank you so much for tuning in. There we go. I was wondering where the NR window was. As you can tell by the title of today's video, we are going to be attempting to recreate Johnny Rutherford's 1964 Daytona 500 flip. So we will be getting started with that in just a moment. Before we do, I gotta give a huge shout out to my very generous Patreon supporters, Adria Fitzy, Jay Barker, Drive-Thru, Kingster Cole, Goki, Pantalica, Alpha Diamond, and TangleWolf09. And in addition to my Patreon supporters, gotta give a huge shout out to my YouTube members as well. Just gotta pull up the list. I always forget to do this. This is still a new thing for me. Kingster Cole, TangleWolf09, Alan Barkley, Dallas Hunter Shake, Jeff the Killer Fan 666, and Alpha Diamond. Thanks so much for the support, everyone. I truly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So for some weird, wacky reason, of all the Can I Recreates I've done, of all the videos I've done, there's at least 4 or 5 of you out there that have kept asking me to do this one particular Can I Recreate of this flip from the Daytona 500 like 55 years ago, where some dude just does a weight shift and slides on his roof all the way down the backstretch. So here we are. I've never tried this one before. We are gonna get started. I'm not sure if this happened in race or during a practice session or whatnot, but for the sake of convenience, we're just gonna be doing a practice session for now. And I apologize, my Twitch viewers. For whatever reason, this laptop is not working with Twitch. YouTube's working okay. Dylan Powell, the cat is doing great. Thanks so much for asking. She's doing great a couple weeks after the surgery. Man, dude. Scott, Cantina, Catania. There we go. Alpha Diamond, how are you doing, Alpha? Your boy Greg, Ronan DeGust, Left Turn Productions, Xbox Cup Series. Boris the Elf, Gotcha Doge, Big Scorpion, how are you all doing this fine evening? Excuse me. So, since this is coming out at 2, we are going to do 1 lap to get up to speed. We're going to try to find a car to spin us out. If you go back and watch the GIF in the wait screen, I believe the announcer in the video says it is Ned Jarrett that he got together with. And when the clip starts, he's already facing backwards, and he starts to kind of do a 180 to face the right way, and as he's doing that is when the car tips over. So he basically got to do a backwards weight shift and then slide spinning on our roof all the way down the backstretch. What's up, Rusty Fighter 90? Thanks for the host. How are you doing? Running to Gust, called Nascar. How are you guys doing as well? Alright, so yeah, this is why I try to make the attempts as quick as possible, because this is just a practice session. We're doing just 1 warm-up lap, and it already seems like an eternity. Alright, so we don't have any cars next to us, but we're just gonna simulate like a blown transmission or blown engine or something. Oh, up on 2 wheels, not quite. Alright, so as you can tell, we obviously turned the grip up a little bit for the sake of this reenactment. Alpha Diamond YouTube, how are you doing? Rocking the accounts on both Twitch and YouTube. Who am you? Flawless AB777, Garrett Janice. I'm hurrying. Rusty's Racing Network. Yeah, I think you told me that at one point. I remember. Whoa, we don't want to get hit. Oh, that was close. That 31 was Ralph Earnhardt, apparently. Alright, so we are going to I don't know why my 3rd gear is so, or 4th gear is so short. We are going to keep the number 59 behind us. We're going to try having the 59 spin us out. Or I should say spin myself on the 59 coming out of 2. See if we can have the desired weight shift effect. Man, he is really pushing me. Oh, no. We got sent a little too far down to the infield. Oh, oh. We got a flip. Does that count for something? Keep it going. Whoa. Keep your foot in it. Alright, so not what we needed for the reenactment, but still cool nonetheless. Yeah, you can see the grip of the pavement. I did meticulous testing before the stream started, trying to figure out the right grip to get that weight shift effect. I have it about 2.6. Tried a little higher, that was too much. I tried a little lower, I couldn't get myself to flip when I'd spin out, even after multiple tries. So 2.6 is right around the perfect amount. What do you want, cat? Oh, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? High five. Oh, thank you. Say hi to Oliver. Internet.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second.
Alright, get up to speed, stay in the lead. Hopefully I will succeed. Blanc is my waifu. Black to black. Letty Perez. Alden Lockridge. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. Alright, we don't have a car near us, so we will try downshifting to simulate the spin. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, let's go visit Lake Lloyd. Perfect. Let's say the judges would give me a 10 out of 10 on that one. Maybe a 9. Didn't quite stick the landing. Alright, so that just broke. Is that blowing the or the engine? That just blew the gear. That's why I did that weird spin. LJ Tolito, how are you doing? I apologize if I missed anyone at any point throughout this stream. It's certainly not intentional. D. Cooper. Is that DB Cooper? In addition to pulling a heist on an airplane, did he also race NASCAR? NASCAR Monster Jam IndyCar. Mandudo 3 videos. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. How is your Tuesday evening going? Or afternoon, or morning. Wherever in the world you might be at. Or if you're watching this in the future, how is your whenever day of the week going? In whatever year you might be in. You guys watching this from year 2032? Hey, here's Ralph Earnhardt. Oh, darn it. Oh, there's the weight shift. It's happened a little too late. NASCAR All Out. Just found out. Jerry Ott flipped during a modified sports race at Daytona Beach, 1954. Video exists, but never knew who the driver was until today. Ooh. That might be a potential can I recreate. Though the version of Daytona Beach we've got is weird. I thought for sure when I spun back around that was going to be... I guess it just all depends on the angle that you're spinning back around. So right here I'm perfectly sideways. No tip over. But then I do it like this and I crank the wheel and then it tips over. Right into the grass. Oh, we flipped about 4 or 5 times that attempt.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500.
By the way, welcome in NASCAR All Out. Always good to have you here. Julian Munoz, thanks for tuning in as well.
Okay, merge when you can.
The guy did something very similar to DB Cooper. Yeah, I saw the NASCAR Man History and Black Flags Matter video. Ooh. Look who's behind us. None other than Ned Jarrett. I believe that's who they said in the short video clip. That's who the other car was. That's kind of right next to him as he's flipping and getting into the outside wall. Alright, let's try to have Ned Jarrett catch us. Why does this feel so slow? I think my pedals are starting to go. Alright, he's the one on the inside, so we'll block down low. No!
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
No!
Clear outside.
Do you know what that reminded me of? I got
Got one
spun,
up high.
went flying through the infield, and then like 10 seconds later, take out the car that spun me. What was that? Was that like 2005 or 6? That ARCA? No, not ARCA. IROC race at Daytona, the road course. I think someone gets spun, and then like 10 seconds later, he takes out the car that spun him. That was hilarious. Flip is similar to Art Bankley. I don't know which one that was off the top of my head. Just flew through this. Oh yeah, just flew through the cell too fast. That was how a lot of them were. They just came flying up on that spot where they transitioned back onto the beach and just come in too hot. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. Alright, so let's count the seconds from the initial spin to the contact with the 11 afterwards. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8.5 seconds. That was beautiful.
Don't go over 70. Keep it
1951 mod, that would be cool.
Okay, you're
Yeah, like the late 40s. Basically 49 through 52 or 3.
okay, merge when you can.
And then like 73 through 78 or 9 are the 2 biggest gaps we still need filled in NR. Yeah, because a lot of those early Daytona Beach ones I can't reenact. A lot of the early NASCAR ones I can't reenact because there's no proper mod. Same thing with a lot of the 70s stuff. There's so much 70s stuff I would love to try, but there's no mid to late 70s mod. It always says the file is corrupt. Make sure you didn't move your NR save folder. I know I've done that a couple times. Other than that, I don't know what that might be. What is going on with my pedals? Alright, so we are going to spin ourselves here since there's no one near us. Oh, close. Ah, darn it. Close, but no cigar. I had a couple decent ones in practice before the stream started, but I always kept going into the infield grass. I was never able to keep it straight down the backstretch. Alright, so I don't know if you guys see this. The way the grip is, when I come back across like this, it always has a tendency to want to carry me to the infield. So I need to make sure I'm spinning and coming out of the backstretch at the perfect angle and spot to where the moment I start sliding, I basically have a perfect trajectory down the backstretch. I can't hit the outside wall. I can't hit the grass. I basically have to stay down the backstretch.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay,
I like the stream so far. Thanks, LJ. That flag stand was the best seat in the house. The one at the end of the highway, you mean? With the south turn. We got a couple cars 7 seconds back. I don't think they'll catch us, so we'll be doing another attempt by ourselves. Saturnalis, Killer Sisters, JD Chambers. I need to continue the Austin Jill. I know, that's like the Holy Grail. There we go. That's what I was searching for that whole time. It's like the Holy Grail of reenactments is to get that Austin Dillon crash. I've just done like 7 streams trying to do it. I'm just trying to do a few other ones. But yes, I do eventually need to get that one. Darn it. Do I need to turn the grip back up a little bit more?
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay,
NCS Association. And yes, I know he did probably get collected with Ned Jarrett in real life. So it's not quite accurate the times I'm spinning myself. I'm just doing that for time's sake. Just so I can be doing attempts like every couple minutes or so. It'd take an awfully long time if I waited each time to get Ned Jarrett right behind me to spin out. Speaking of which, though, we got him coming up. Oh! We got biddies. Goki. Got 5 bits over on Twitch. Thanks, Goki. You're driving the 01 of JP Porter trying to flip. Wait a minute now.
Clear.
This is before Jamie Mack was born, I believe. Do you like my bigger Twitch chat? I extended it down. Alright, we're going to be doing this attempt by ourselves again. So we'll just pretend we got collected by a car, or he blew an engine, whatever happened that sent him sideways. I don't know for sure. Oh, that's another one where it just blew the gear and not the engine. Well, digging in and flipping in water. You've seen it here first. 22 car crashed into the hay bales at Riverside has been a mystery to me. Do you know what year it's from? I mean, pardon my ignorance. I don't know how a lot of this stuff and background research stuff works with unidentified stuff, but I mean, isn't that something just as long if you know the year and the car number, isn't that something a simple racing reference search can do? Maybe think it might be like an undocumented race. I know which clip you're talking about. I know exactly which clip you're talking about. Maybe it was like another DB Cooper of NASCAR. The guy just changed his identity and left town after he wrecked the car. Maybe that's why no one knows who it was. There's a couple Riverside wrecks I want to try to reenact. Everyone always tells me to try to do that AJ Foyt one, but I'm probably not going to. One, because he was pretty significantly hurt in that one, from what I understand. And 2, like, the way all the versions of Riverside are, it's impossible to do. There's no, like, big dip down where I would need to fly off the track where he did. There's lots of little just dig into the dirt and one rolls at Riverside. Oh! 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 Well, that's our best attempt yet. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Saw that coming from a mile away. You could just see it when those cars came around the corner. It's like, oh, I don't think they're going to stop in time. Wow. Alright, so that's... We need to have the grip up to do the weight shift. Like, there's no way around it, but that's one downside to having the grip up. Alright, so weight shift wise, that was pretty damn good. But then I went back onto my wheels and then dug in. If I could have stayed on my roof and kept spinning right there. Allardang99, thanks for the host. Rusty Fighter. I apologize if I missed anyone on Twitch. Oh, I feel like I gotta sneeze. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Alpha Diamond. Ben Kennedy's Kentucky Crash. I did once. I have tried one stream.
Limit 70.
Reenacting that.
Under 4,500.
We're trying to.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Yeah, that was our biggest crash of the stream easily so far.
Okay, merge when you can.
You did Jeff Bodine's flip. I don't know if that was quite Jeff Bodine. Yep, I know which one you're talking about, Goki. I believe I tried that one once. Trist Mac, I appreciate you tuning in. Logan Killer. Everyone's enjoying their Tuesday so far. Oh, we got a car coming up behind us. Let's actually slow down to... Alright, we can actually have a car spin us this time. Alright, since the last spin was kind of weird with the heightened grip, I'm going to try cutting across his nose like as I'm downshifting in reverse like I've been doing. Shoot. I don't know about that though. Oh. Oh, man, that landing. Alex Bowman's Talladega crash. Why do I not remember that one? But thanks for tuning in, NASCAR fan. Well, it's a good thing Rutherford did not hit the grass. That landing, though, watch this. Oh, man. That's just right down on the frame. Just right into the spine. Taking the full force of that impact. Brad Keselowski's 2009 Atlanta flip. That was actually my very first ever Can I Recreate, I think. That was live stream number 2. And I've tried it a bunch of other times, too. I think I've done it at least like 3 or 4 times. Star Master. Fireman's 2018 Kansas crash. I think I've tried that once as well. Actually, I'm not sure. Pascal? What's up, Pascal? The original king of the or the reenactments. Alright, we got a big cluster of cars coming up behind us. I don't know if this is gonna hurt the attempt or not. NASCAR fan 2020. Barrett McKay. How are you all doing? And we're gonna let most of these guys go by, but we'll try to get 1 or 2 at the end. Oh, more bits. Hold on, hold on. Alpha Diamond. 200 biddies over on Twitch. Thank you so much, Alpha Diamond. How are you doing? Oh, we're going into Lake Lloyd. Looks like the Bay Darnell wreck. Next.
Limit 70.
Thank you for the biddies, Diamond.
4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh yeah, I know. I can make the connection, Alpha. I know you got 2 accounts on Twitch and then YouTube. Got YouTube up here, got Twitch down here. And obviously I've got my gameplay in front of me. When I get my new laptop, we're gonna have the same setup, but it'll be way faster. It's actually being okay right now. The Twitch stream is coming through with minimal lag. Hippity hoppity, Lake Lloyd is once again our property. There it is. Alright, we got another cluster of cars coming, so we're slowing down to have them catch us. We'll try to get one pegged behind us, but then we'll let the rest of them pass. Or the game's gonna crash and I'll have to restart. That's cool too. I gotta do like a little thin purple line with the Twitch logo on the left side to separate the Twitch and the YouTube chat, and then have the same thing up top with a red line and the YouTube logo. So it's kind of weird with the 2 chats blending together right there. Carl Edwards, 2010. That was 2009, sir. Uh-oh. It's one of these game crashes where just straight up created a new player. Discard all the changes. Player info. Oh, we don't want to do this. We need to get back to the GN63 mod. Oh, now it's going to take forever to load up all these schemes. Why does it do that? 3-time wide, Trist Mac, Cars Fan 5 Racing. How are you guys all doing tonight? Alright, please stand by. I apologize. Leroy Jenkins. Come on. This is going to take forever. We need to get over to the GN63. Oh! I'm dumb. I can switch. I can switch back to the other user, or the other profile. Then all the schemes are loaded up in each screen. NASCAR Fireball 48. What's going on? NASCAR Fan 223. GG. Alright, when this next mod screen loads, we gotta go to player info and then switch over to the one that says Johnny Rutherford. There we go. Alright, we're good. We good. Alright, let's try that again. Yes, I know the chat froze. I was making sure the game was in order. Go on with your chat. Oh, we got bits. An anonymous cheerer. Thanks for the bit. The 1 bit. I like that little ghost emoji. Or emote, whatever that is. Holy crap, why am I yawning? I'm not even tired. Let's try this again. Logan Dontonville. Trustman,
Limit
RFK.
70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, take two.
Okay, merge when you can.
Alright, still trying to figure out that one Riverside wreck. Speaking of Riverside, I'm still patiently waiting for John Norton to release his cup layout of the updated Riverside. Alpha Diamond, 101 bits. Thank you so much. Mr. Potato Man, thanks for joining the stream. Hype 33, you're not late as all. You are right on time. Oh, Nascar fan 223 with the bit. The single bitty. Darn it. I spun it around too quickly. Didn't give it a chance to turn.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under.
To turn over.
4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Recreate Kurt Busch's battle for the win in Kentucky. That's a good one. I need to get all the correct schemes.
Okay, merge when you can.
I could try that. Thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Hopefully I remember it. I try to remember the ones I see on live chat. Oh, another single bit. Thanks, NASCAR fan 223. Can you show the wreck? Just go check out the intro screen. I have to set a minimum for the alert. Good thing I got that nice little quick sound for the biddies, not Rusty's. I don't know if you guys saw that stream where Rusty had where someone started spamming bits just one after another just so the alert kept playing and he couldn't even stream it all. And I think he eventually had to set a minimum. I appreciate though, NASCAR fan 223. Oh, no! That's probably the closest one yet. Well, our engine's still good. Kind of. Not anymore.
We got trouble on the back straight. You all right?
I'm not sure.
We got big time problems with
Oh,
that
I
motor,
thought he was
buddy.
gonna hit me. That's probably the closest one. Got another bit from NASCAR fan. Oh, I need to see what I mean. I can't hit the grass. I cannot hit the grass. Alright, let's go check this out. Scooters, how are you doing? Like I said, I appreciate the bits, NASCAR fan. I just gotta set that minimum up to like 5 or 10 or so, just so I'm not getting an alert every 5 seconds. I do appreciate it. I'm taking the Rusty's route though. Setting that
Don't
minimum.
go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
All right, back to the reenactment. That one was really close.
Okay, merge when you
That
can.
sound happened to say. That was an ass packing for the ages. I'm going to bed. Windows 10? Nope, I got Windows 8 point when. I got this pre-built computer back in the summer of 2014. Kyle Bush 05, appreciate you tuning in. Last one, just kidding. Alright, so I need to do it just a little bit sooner if I spin myself out. So if I'm doing it like as I'm coming out of the turn, then the grip momentum is going to carry me down to the left. I need to get the perfect trajectory going on the backstretch once I start sliding on my roof. And be lucky enough to stay on my roof too. Alright, let's try to cause a wreck. There we go. That's about all I could have asked for. Just demolish my transmission. And take the car body along with it while I'm at it. Next.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
Vane Long, how are you doing? My day's been alright. A little uneventful so far. Just did some picking up around the house. Done a couple videos. Oh! Alpha Diamond. With the $5 super chat. Can you recreate Alan Rankin 1966 Daytona flip? I will definitely have to put that on my immediate to-do list. I appreciate it, Alpha. Alpha Diamond with the first super chat of the stream. Oh. 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 NASCAR Fanny 223 with 23 bits. No, not 23. 40 bits. There we go. NASCAR Fanny 223. 40 bits. Thank you so much. I gotta look up that Alan Rankin flip. Isn't that the one that looks really similar to this one? Am I remembering that right? Because I know that name. Alan Rankin flip. Yeah, this is the one that looks like almost identical. Except it looks like he actually just barely clips the wall. Yeah, this looks like almost identical. Yeah, I will definitely try to do that in the near future. Maybe even possibly tomorrow. Perhaps. No guarantee, but maybe. Actually, let's see that. Well, I was paying attention to all the... Whoa. Autoplay. Google. We went on to the 1967 Sam McQuaig flip at Darlington. Getting some views for NASCAR all out there. Oh, more bits. It's black to black, by the way. Alright, so that's your Twitch account. Good to know. And thanks for the bits, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Black to black, aka NASCAR Fanny 223. Yeah, I was distracted by all the alerts coming in, but we had a wicked wreck into Lake Lloyd there. Bam. And upside down. That's not good. Hope you brought your scuba tank like Tommy Pistone. Raven KP, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Who am you? The nameless. Alex Cameron. Trist Mac. SES Association. Appreciate you all tuning in, each and every one of you. We're gonna get up to speed, do a lap around Daytona. And coming out at 2 on the second lap is when we'll try the reenactment, because we got to build up the speed first. No window net. No walls. Just guardrails. No catch fences. No F's given. Scooby tank. There it is. The Scooby tank. Zoink, Scoob. Alright, we don't have any cars immediately behind us, so we're just gonna do a little downshift right here. Come on. Oh, darn it. It's that heightened grip is the thing that's making this reenactment and the thing that's hurting it the most. Because it's helping me turn over. Nascar fan 2003. Alright, I'm dead now. Yeah, thank you for the bits. Never ask you to send all those bits, but I truly appreciate it. It's a very nice surprise gift. Alright, let's point my microphone down. Let's see if we can get a back crack on stream here. Every now and then when I lift myself up and I'll just suspend myself, get the weight off my like my waist and my lower back. Like I'll get just a massive crack in the lower section here. So let's see if we can pick it up on the microphone. Oh. I hope you guys heard that. That was like 3 or 4 good ones right there. I hope you heard that. Alright. Let's take a look at this close but failed attempt. Once again, we need to like do it to where we're spinning quickly enough to where we don't really have a chance to flip over. We're just spinning like a top. What's up, Dale Junior Fan 88? All things Garvey. I'm so glad the microphone got that. We started the race already. I'm sorry. We're going. Alpha Diamond or with another $2 super chat. Recreate John Banks 1976 Daytona. Now that goes back to what I was explaining earlier, how that's one I've wanted to try, but there's no real mod for that era yet. If there's like a 70s car that looks like his, I could maybe try. I mean, it'd be like 6 years off the car, but I think there's a John Banks car in that 1970 mod. Thank you for the super chat again, Alpha Diamond. One of my many loyal supporters. Truly appreciate it. And with all you other guys. Alright, that guy just slowed up for whatever reason, so we're just gonna do this on our own. Oh! We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Hold on. Oh man, Raw Gator. What is up? Sorry I missed you. I saw your comment. I didn't even see the name. I'm sorry. What's up, Gator? How's it going, man? Good to see ya. Yeah, I saw someone replying to you, and I was like, wait, is Gator here? I'm gonna give Gator a shout out. One of my roommates during the Homestead trip. God, that back crack felt amazing. That's one of those ones where you can like literally feel your nerves like in your legs opening up again. I don't know, maybe I should go see a doctor. Literally feel more sensation and feeling coming back to my legs after a cracking like that. Oh, I spun it around way too quick. I spun it around way too quick. I need to do a nice slow spin so when it's coming back, when I'm backwards and then about to do the reverse 180 is when it tips over. I'm sorry, Gator. My chat gets a little overwhelming for me at times. Now, I don't always get a chance to keep 100% tabs on it. Nascar Fanny 23. Alright, now I'm dead a bit. I'm glad I set that minimum. You were gonna sit there and send 100 single individual bits, weren't you? Just to get that alert sound to come up 100 separate times. Track grip is good for the flip. Alright. I appreciate that, Pascal. It's good to know from you, because you haven't done one in a while. You need to start those up again. I feel like with your level of talent with the reenactments, with modern day quality, you could get a little revitalization in your channel going. Oh, we're into the grass. Yikes. See, that's why we need to not hit the grass. Face cam is so small. I know. I know. I move it closer here. I like having it zoomed out so you can see the whole thing with the wheel. I kind of have the Jimmy Broadbent inspiration going on for this angle. I like having the full body and the wheel in frame for the wheel stuff, but when I'm like playing stuff that uses a controller like Heat or other non-racing stuff, I do move the face cam closer either to my onto my monitor or right next to here. Just means you gotta full screen it. Besides, it's the internet. I know how brutal you guys are. I don't want to super up close, zoomed in shot of my high definition shot of my face from a foot away being broadcasted to the internet. I'm fine with a few feet away from like the upward angle that shows the wheel. And that is the story of my face cam. Seeing as how we don't have another car near us, we're just gonna spin by ourselves. Oh. See, that's why I need to do it before I'm coming out of the turn. Because I'm doing it too late, so the track is already straightened out, and then the grip is kind of carrying me down to the infield. I need to do it when there's still a little bit of the curve left. So the curve... When I spin, the grip has a tendency to want to carry me to the left of the track. But if I still got a little bit of the turn left, I should hopefully, if I can tip over at just the right angle, it'll send me just down the backstretch perfectly. Hopefully. Don't go into the grass. Don't go into the long grass. That's a Jurassic Park 2 reference, kids. Anyone see the original Jurassic Parks here? I know a lot of my audience is a lot younger than me, but I'm not talking about the Chris Pratt ones. I'm talking about the original ones from like the 90s or early 2000s, whenever they came out. I know the first one is definitely 90s. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under.
Keep on trucking.
In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
He's not doing a reenactment of Johnny's foot? What are you talking about? That's exactly what I'm doing. Don Hume, World 600 qualifier flip. Jarrett, Greensville flip. Is that Greenville Pickens? Like slap territory? I'm gonna need to go get a beverage soon. I need a lemonade. Starting to get thirsty. We had D. Cooper catching us again, but he just started slowing down out of nowhere. Cody the Baller, how are you doing? Tried on the outlap. I don't have too much. I don't have enough speed built up by that point. I'm only going like 130, 140. I'm waiting. I keep waiting a little too long. I need to do a little sooner. Oh, that was close. Nope. We already got the good back cracking.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
My friend also recreated Jimmy Spencer's aircraft crash. Really good. Nice. What game? NR? Heat? What are you reenacted on? What's your reenactment tool of choice? God, this new belt I got. I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps like sliding up over top my pants and it's like digging into my waist. Same pants I've always had. Yeah, like all my pairs of pants I never had an issue with my old belt, but got like 4 separate pairs of jeans, and no matter which one I try, it just, this belt slides up and starts digging into my waist. Didn't do that with my old belt. Hashtag belt problems. Alright, let's do it a little bit sooner this time. So like right here. Oh, we had a good trajectory down the backstretch. We just went a little to the inside first. Oh, we'll slide on our side right there.
Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear.
Slower, but make the grip higher. I could try that. The only issue I think might come of that is if you're going slower and have the grip higher, you're not going to be sliding for too terribly long if you do get a good turnover. Gonna keep trying the settings I have now, just for now. If maybe we get like another half an hour of failed attempts, maybe we'll try tweaking some stuff up. Did Brendan gone flip? I tried that. Didn't work. I'll try it again at some point, but we just did that not too long ago, so I gotta do a few others before we go back to that one. Alright, here comes Fireball Roberts. It's not Ned Jarrett, but it's another car nonetheless. So we're gonna spin ourselves like right here. I'm doing it like the perfect spot, because the way I'm spinning coming down the backstretch, it's like I'm going perfectly straight down the backstretch basically. I just need to be upside down and sliding on my roof before I get to that point.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Caterpillar.
Okay, merge when you can.
What was that same message you sent twice in a row? Codename Phoenix, what's up? over on Twitch. Alright, let's try the outlap right here. And not drive-throughs podcast. I'll try a couple more on the outlap. But if we're gonna do it on the outlap, we might as well be in happy hour so we can get a little bit higher speed. Not quite as high as doing an entire warm-up lap, but a little bit higher than going from that first pit stall. David Pearson, Richard Penny, Daytona Fish. Another case of a one I'd love to, but there's no mid to late 70s mod that exists yet. Shoot. Yeah, unfortunately, 1976 has not been properly represented in NR yet. Stinks because there was a lot of good races that year. Fast enough to reach 230 miles an hour. There you go. Took 4 hours to get it working. Yeah, that'll happen. NR is like that sometimes. Oh. Oh! Oh, we got a super chat. Alex Cameron, $279 Canadian dollars. I'm assuming that's about $2 US. 2001 Travis Quaffle flip. That is another one we could try. To all the super chatters. Actually, no, those I can pull up and remember, but regular live chatters, if you want me to do a suggestion, I'd love to hear them. But it's really hard for me to pull up live chat and look back up all the suggestions in the live stream chat. So instead, what I'd rather have you do, so I can see them better in retrospect, is to hang on to your suggestion, pull up one of my recent videos or streams, and then comment it on there, where the comments underneath the video are already available. Does that make sense? Because those, in my creator studio, there's a section for those published comments that I can go through and look at all of them. I can filter them by name. I can, like, search up keywords. I can't do that with the live chat. So for your sake, if you guys want me to get to your suggestions sooner and quicker, suggestions in the YouTube comments is the way to go. Oh! Oh, darn it, no! Alright, that was like the perfect spot to spin. The way we're spinning, it just, the momentum always wants us to take us back on our wheels. We need to spin fast enough to where we just spin like a top and we don't have a chance to flip back over like that. Oh, another one. Holy shit. Shoot, sorry. Doggo. With the resub. Thanks so much, Doggo. Trevor Davis. Dale Jr. 2001 Richmond cast. Friday night, I remember it. Huge lurker. You kind of had it for a couple of years. Keep doing what you're doing, Cody. This founder's badge is how... We got to get you in a... We're going to get the badges updated on Twitch. I do need to resize my member badges to bring them over to Twitch. But yes, I will get those updated. We do have an updated emote on YouTube. What is it? The bad angle emote. I need to finish resizing that for Twitch. But we got it, baby. Finally, the day has come where I have more than one emote, at least on Twitch for now. Kansas 2001 flip in the trucks. What was that, Kelly Sutton? I think Jay, one of my Patreon supporters, actually suggested that one, but I'm waiting for drive-throughs help because that's a super complicated one where I'm definitely going to need like some online assistance to be able to pull that one off. Simulation Nation, Snazy Boy 28, Mr. Movement, got some new guys, Shauna, Joseph Jedi Jr., Alpha Diamond. Great. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The mid-70s stuff stinks. There's so many I'd love to reenact, but there's no good mid-70s mod yet for NR. Oh, we stayed on our roof. And yeah, be sure to thank Doggo Racer for those shared rewards. Just kind of cool looking. Not what we needed for the reenactment, but
Limit 70. Keep it under 45.
Vladitoato. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly-ish.
Watch that speed now. Keep it
NASCAR
on
averaged
4.2
4.2 flips per year. Wow.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
2.4 flips per year there. You hear that, Ryan Newman? Yet he still wants to complain each time a car gets airborne. Guess what, Ryan Newman? Airplanes can get aloft at 120 or 130 miles an hour. Unless you want to slow the cars down below 120 miles an hour constantly. They're going to flip over every now and then. And even so, there's weight shifts, there's digging in, there's tires touching that can cause the ramping effect. Plenty of cars can flip well under 120 miles an hour. John Banks flipped at least 15 times that. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know about 15, but he definitely flipped at least like maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, the flips they're not as frequent nowadays, but oh, they're spectacular when they happen. Like Jamie Max, Kyle Larson's, Brennan Gaughan. Keep just barely clipping the grass.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under.
I'll probably go for like another 25 minutes or so, get to the bottom of the hour. I was planning on streaming for about an hour and a half tonight. I can't go too terribly long. Shauna Worrell, I appreciate it. Thanks for the comment. What's up, Adria? Oh, you're joking. Who's the engineering graduate? Is Ryan Newman seriously an engineering graduate?
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now.
Oh, I'm not detracting from his IQ at all. I'm just saying for all the times he's said we need to get these cars to stop flipping. These cars shouldn't be flipping like that. I mean, I'm just explaining that aerodynamic lift happens at about 130 miles an hour, so I'm just going by Newman's words from what he said in the past, that he thinks the car shouldn't be flipping over so frequently. What I'm saying is unless you want to slow them down below 120 miles an hour, they're going to be flipping every now and then, and even so, they can still flip well under 120 miles an hour. A la Kyle Busch 2015. Or 2014, whenever that Coke 400 wreck was. Come on, come on. Darn it.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in
Flash
second.
flip was like 90 stuff, yeah. Including not getting caught on camera and all. Literally took like compiled fan views to like paint the whole picture of what happened in that wreck. Gary Underwood, JJ48 fan. Appreciate you all tuning in tonight. I'm gonna go for another 20 minutes or so. Probably wrap this up near the bottom of the hour. Takes forever to get these things up to speed. R. Tyner. For some reason I saw the number 9, it looked like Trace Ryder. T. Ryder, R. Tyner. Alright, this is it. I can feel it. It's gonna be right here. Nope. That's a big fat nope.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Watch that speed.
The guy who stopped. Yeah, the guy who had the perfect view of the flip, but then comes back to point at like the leaders when the yellow was already clearly out and the field had been frozen. Felix XD. Appreciate you tuning in. Can't talk too much smack as a motorsports videographer. I would be lying if I said I never missed anything in some of the races I've covered, but I'm a one-man crew. NBCSN is not a one-man crew. Or NBC. What's up, Trop? With the new emoji. I was hesitant to do the parked at a bad angle emote just because of like all the pit stuff and everything. It's just so small, you can barely tell what it is, but the diehard fans of this channel will know what that is. We've been trying to shift into reverse. Let's try shifting into first. Yeah, this is a little harder than I thought it would be. Give me both hype.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
65 known flips for Nascar in the 50s. Jeez. Yeah, I stumbled upon a page the other day where it's like every confirmed documented flip, like in all 3 series history, like even the ones that weren't caught on video. Just everyone, basically. Damn, that's a database right there. I still need to do the Richard Petty Darlington one. There were so many close attempts I had for that one. Alright, time to flip ourselves. First gear. Well, I spun differently, so I'll have to crank the wheel a little harder when I'm shifting into first gear.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Oh yeah, that was a Ganassi driver back-to-back years.
Okay, merge
It's the first time I've really made that connection with the Dega flips. When's the next silly session? That's a good question. Ask drive-thru. Go tweet at drive-thru. Hashtag we want another silly session. Let's get that trending. Or hashtag more silly sessions. He's the one that's got to set those up. I have no idea what to do for anything when it comes to online stuff. And the terrible brakes didn't help for the flips either back in the day. I mean, how many guys flipped in that list just from flying off the south turn of Daytona Beach alone? Probably at least 20. Oh, no! I mean, I don't know what else I can do, guys. I mean, I'm getting that flip perfect, but then just the way I flip, it keeps wanting to send me back on my wheels. Ouchie. That was a hell of a T-boning right there. Does Cody has Arca 1990? I think. You mean like a mod? Oh.
Limit 70. Keep it under.
So close yet so far, yeah. Tell me about it.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Yeah, go tweet drive-thru on Twitter. You can't just do @ because that counts as a reply, so you have to do dot, just do period and then add drive-thru. Then hashtag more silly sessions. Let's get that spamming over on Twitch. Get drive-thru so annoyed with me and my audience that he never does one again. Alright, another 15 minutes or so. And we'll do a backwards big one to call tonight. We haven't had a save-worthy attempt yet, unfortunately.
1 minute.
We had a little bit of good luck with the reenactments recently. We got a couple edit-worthy ones that I was able to put out. Oh, I waited too long for that one. Waited way too long for that one. We're into Lake Lloyd. Hold on. Hold on. All right. If you guys have a Twitter, I want your help now. If you guys have a Twitter, copy and paste. Aw, what? I can't copy and paste that? Let's try YouTube. Alright, copy and paste that. And go tweet it. If you want, you don't have to. But if you're a fan of me and drive-thru, and you want to partake in some playful banter, then go tweet that at him.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Watch that
I still need to get a attempt counter going on these videos.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
I tried posting that same thing on Twitch, but it wouldn't allow me. It said command not recognized. going to Lake Lloyd again. Oh. That was an interesting wreck. Spinning, 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 then I hit that little patch of asphalt right there, and then I dug in from that. Did anyone tweet that at him? Did anyone tweet that at him? Alright. Next.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500.
What flips will 2020 bring? It's a good question.
Speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds.
The bank actually did its job, yeah.
Okay, you're
First
clear
time in
pit lane.
history. Actually, no, it did with Davey Allison, too. I twitted it. Awesome, thank you. As I said. Only if you're a fan of me and drive through and... Oh, chat froze. Oh, that's right, because I probably clicked on Twitter. Your smart spin. The Davey Allison one I've tried too, but it hasn't been for a long, long time. I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me on, I think you'll find. I think I am not wrong. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a Rockets man. Alright. It's enough Elton John impression for one stream. I tried first gear again that time. It didn't really work. I completely blew my engine.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500.
I thought this one was going to be easier than it was.
That speed now. Keep it on.
Yeah, for whatever reason, there's a bunch of people that... At least 3 or 4 people that were constantly asking for me to do this particular one. This random rollover from a Daytona 500 55 years ago. Was apparently the popular request as of recent, so finally got around to it. Shatner's rendition of Rocket Man. That Family Guy so brilliantly parodied with Stewie. Cody H. Camming. Cam. Isn't like camera? What does that mean? I don't get it. Alright, we're starting to wrap up with the attempts here. Hoping to get a lucky one here towards the end. Nope. Oh, man. L. Frank. Sorry, L. Frank.
You alright? We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Just flipped into a lake. Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, we got Pardue coming up. Will he be able to... We haven't had too many attempts that we've tried actually getting spun by someone. We've mainly just been turning ourselves. we'll try to block these guys. And get one of them as a car to spin us. This is honestly probably going to be our third to last attempt of the stream. And look who's right behind, Ned Jarrett. Well, he passed us, but he's still right here. He's within camera frame once I spin out. Nope. Darn it. Don't worry, Captain. We'll just buff out those scratches. Alright, second to last attempt here.
Go over 70. Keep it under 4,500 in second.
Why are you guys saying everyone's dumb? What did Rusty do? What did Rusty ever do to anyone? Rusty wouldn't hurt a fly. How dare you talk about my man Rusty like that?
Okay, merge when you can.
Fireball Roberts.
Stay high. Clear inside.
If it wasn't for his unfortunate end that he was met with,
Outside.
can we agree that Fireball Roberts would have been, like, officially the coolest name in NASCAR history? It's still up there, but
Clear.
I don't know, it's the fact with how he perished kind of makes it a little cryptic.
Outside. Keep low.
Still a badass name.
Outside.
Oh, we're gonna pretend Sam McQuaig is Ned Jarrett right here. Oh,
Clear outside.
oh man. Thank goodness for that guardrail, otherwise I was going right into those safety vehicles, if not the lake. They didn't have too much guardrail around back here, but there's a good placement right there. I was going straight into the lake if it wasn't for that. Alright, that doesn't count.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under
That don't count as no
4,500
attempt.
in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in second.
By the way, once again,
Okay, you're clear of
just
pit
want
lane.
to give another thanks to everyone that came out and spent part of their night on this live stream. I know this wasn't the most exciting one ever, but still had some fun and some pretty intense wrecks occasionally here and there, nonetheless. We got 2 more attempts to try before we're gonna do a backwards wreck and then call it a night. And I will think of what I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Let's try an onboard attempt. Why not? It worked for the Michael McDowell wreck. God, could you imagine racing these things back then? Going like 170, 180-ish miles an hour into these things. Darn it. And we're flipping. Into the lake. Oh, we brought our scuba gear. Our Scooby gear. Our Scooby-Doo gear. Next. Last.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of
What
pit
is
lane.
happening?
Okay, merge when you can.
Zoinks. Alright, last attempt this time.
Car outside.
Are these guys teammates?
Clear outside.
Wade and Rutherford. Those almost identical schemes. Did they race for the same team back in the day? Thanks for tuning in, Hype. Thanks. Have a good night. Alright, last attempt right here. Let's get the perfectly lucky one, please. Oh, nope. Not quite enough. Not quite enough. Alright, one last crash into the lake. We're gonna do a backwards big one. Ouch. I was expecting to flip like into the lake. I flipped once into the banking and then stayed perfectly upright. Nice. Alright, perfect time. The happy hour just ended. Alright, we're gonna go to a... slightly different track that you guys might be familiar with. Since that one was all gripped up, the backwards big ones are gonna be weird. The AI, we're gonna be way too grippy and they're gonna come to a stop way too easily. Instead, we're going to our favorite version of Talladega. Show the replays after the big one. If you're referring to the replays of the best attempts, unfortunately I don't have any saved tonight, but yes, I will show the replays of the wreck. Let's do one going forward with our usual wreck avoidance little mini game we have going on. Then we'll do the backwards big one. Just gotta make sure. I have this loaded up. There we go. It's the first time I've ever used the Stream Manager feature on Twitch. It's nice whenever I have a chance to actually go over and click on the window. BBO time, that's right. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. We're gonna get going here in just a couple moments. If you haven't yet, I'd really appreciate you hitting that like button if you enjoyed the video. Alright, so basically guaranteed the AI are going to be causing a huge wreck within a lap. So the goal here is just to try to avoid the wreck. It's like an NASCAR Heat 4 challenge. Avoid the wreck. Go from 43rd to 1st in 2 laps and avoid the 5 big ones. Yeah, that's realistic. There's no way they're not going to wreck by the time we get out of the backstretch. Or out of turn 4, I mean. Oh, that cluster up there. How are they not wrecking yet? They're going to wreck coming out of the tri-oval. How? There they go. There they go.
39.625. Clear outside. Cars are everywhere. In turn one.
That's how quickly things escalate at Talladega. 2027 Ethan Berry. Your shout out for nothing. There you go. Appreciate you tuning in. Not for nothing. You clicked on my video. I appreciate it. That's worth a shout out. If you want to see almost a full stream of me messing around with this version of Talladega, just purposely causing wrecks and nothing else, go check out my stream from a few days ago.
Drivers, stop your engines!
Nice clickbait title, doggo. Have I ever tried Kyle Busch's 2007 flip? I have. A few times, actually. Never got a perfect one. This is for the space-time continuum. Alright, we're gonna go backwards this time. Get them as they're coming out of turn 2.
Pace car's in.
Google 12 more unknown ARCA. Unknown Nascar. Oh, I'll do that right now. 12 more unknown NASCAR flips. Well, they're not unknown if they're labeled. Oh man, that Arca Salem one looks brutal. Which one are we looking for? Which one are we looking for? Berlin Speedway. Arca Berlin. Ooh. Oh! Alright, I'll have to come back to this link. I got it in my history now. Thanks, Pascal. A little history.
You've been disqualified for reckless driving. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Alright, this is gonna be perfect. I think we got mostly everyone there. Alright, here's the thing. We're going to spawn back to the pits, and then we're going to see how many cars got through unscathed here.
Looks like we lost that motor.
I don't see too many coming by at, like, full speed. There's your answer. Not that pack looks a lot smaller than when we saw it on the backstretch. How do I join YouTube mobile? I think just download the app and then just sign in as long as you got an account. I think it's as simple as that. Oh man, the 41 with a massive shot. Yeah, he was the first one we got. The 1 upside down, the 3 huge shots. I want to flip on the banking. Oh yeah. Is that Wendell Scott? Who's that in the infield? Who is that? It is. Dang. What kind of ride is he going for? $21 into the banking. Did he actually flip? Sorry, I just like examining these wrecks afterwards. No flip. We're gonna follow the 41 for this replay. Thank you all so much for tuning into the stream. Sorry we couldn't get a edit or the attempt, but hopefully it was still entertaining nonetheless. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters, Adria Fitzy, Jay Barker, Drive Through, Kingster Cole, Goki, Pantalica, Alpha Diamond, and TangleWolf09. And in addition to my Patreon supporters, huge shout out and thanks to my YouTube members, Kingster Cole, TangleWolf09, Alan Barkley, Dallas Hunter Shake, Jeff the Killer Fan 666, and Alpha Diamond. Truly appreciate the support from each and every one of you. I really, really mean it. Let's get another look at this wreck before we get going. So yeah, like I've said, if you guys have any suggestions you want to see me do for future videos, just make sure to put them in the comments below. Once the comment box pops up down below. All right, let's get a shout out and thanks to our supporters for today that sent. Where is the... Hold on. Alex, recent events. Here we go. So Alex Cameron, thanks for the $2.79 Canadian super chat. Alpha Diamond for the $2 super chat. NASCAR Fanny 223 for the 100 bits. Alpha Diamond for the $5 super chat. And I believe that is it. I think that's it for... Yep, that's all I see. Yeah, so thank you for the support, guys. I truly appreciate it. I know I say that a bunch, but it's because it's true. I hope you guys all have a great night. Let's cue up the outro music here. Yep, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to catch you next time. Peace. Bye.